Hello there, this is William King. We're very much into the depths of winter, aren't we? I wonder, with 2025 in reach, if you're looking forward to summer yet, and maybe the return of these things.
Sixth in the seventh so far this week for John as he gets away. Dunlop over the top of Bagaro, line instead. Oh, there's passes going on the run down into Bagaro. Oh my word, whoa. Hickman has clear road, Todd has traffic. It's out to 1.5 seconds. Hickman leads in the battle of the two BMWs. Hickman on the Monster Energy by FHO.
Some of the sounds of TT 2024 there, during which the Steam packet said more than 37,000 people travelled on their boats to the island. In between the races and practice sessions, I got to meet loads of people from across the British Isles and around the world who'd come over to watch the bikes in action. These people love the Isle of Man.
G'day, I'm from Melbourne, Australia.
We're from Leeds in Yorkshire.
Belfast.
I live in Arizona.
I'm visiting from Rickmansworth, just outside London.
I'm here from Canada and from Cape Town, South Africa.
Northeast of England, just outside of Middlesbrough.
Yeah, we are from Italy.
From Oxfordshire. Well, we live in Cheshire.
Cheltenham. Come from Cornwall.
Texas.
North Wales.
Australia. Northern New South Wales.
From Spain, from Valencia.
Liverpool.
From Holland.
I'm coming from Germany.
Clermont-Ferrand in France.
A place called Cobarkin near Glasgow.
And what made you want to come to the Isle of Man?
It's a lifelong dream. I'm 61 now, so this is my bucket list trip. It's been really good. And I've done that wee lap and I've got a few things booked for grandstand tickets, etc. booked for the next few days.
So you've been on a trip, what, round the course? Or?
Been round the course yesterday, yes. It was good, yeah, but a bit frightening at times.
And you've seen some practising, I guess, already?
I've seen the practice and I've seen that I'm going to watch. I've got a grandstand ticket for the race today and tomorrow as well. And I'm also doing the parade lap tomorrow morning. So.
And is it as you imagined it would be?
It's better than I imagined. A lot better than I imagined.
Been on our bucket list for years. We follow the BSB, so we managed to get a ferry and came across.
And tell us how the Isle of Man compares to West Yorkshire.
Weather is very similar. You can get wet or you can have 3 climates in a day, but yes.
So I'm trying to think. Ian Hutchinson is a Yorkshire man, yeah?
From Hutchie, yeah, is obviously a favourite of ours. Yeah, followed him for years and years. Tom Whedon, we're following as well. Dino, of course, from Bradford. Obviously lives here now, but originally from Bradford. So Dean Harrison, yes.
How was the ride from Italy? Where in Italy are you from?
From the north in Italy, from South Tyrol. The ride was very, very wet.
Are you hoping for more sunshine on the Isle of Man, I guess?
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
How did you find out about the TT?
Well, on Instagram we saw it and so we decided to come here.
When I was about 12, I saw it on an 8mm, what do you call them, cinema roll. Yeah, when I was there. And I was fascinated then. And I finally got here.
Oh, I've been following it for years, so I knew it's this time of year all the time, but yeah. Go and have a look, see what it's like.
We watched some videos on YouTube, and the video showed us how spectacular the race is, so that's why we chose this one. We met a lot of local people, a lot of people on the island, a lot of Dutch guys, so it was very nice.
Is it slightly peculiar to go all the way to an island in the middle of the Irish Sea and meet loads of Dutch people?
Yeah, it's like going home. No, but the Dutch people are everywhere.
Through my father, actually. So he's been coming for about 20 years now.
Well, we've been watching it all our lives, and it's the ultimate race.
How have you found it so far?
Damn good. They're crazy. They got balls of steel.
How does the Isle of Man compare to Texas? Are they similar?
It's beautiful country, but the motorcycle riders go a little faster than we're used to.
Well, I mean, being a motor racing lover, it's something that everyone wants to do. It's the most unique sport on the planet. So, it's why we come here.
Do you know when you first became aware of the TT? When did it first come on your radar?
Oh, I don't know, 16 or somewhere thereabouts. So, yeah, a few years ago. It's been on and off the radar, so, yeah.
And now you're here, how are you finding it?
It's quite nice, I'm enjoying it actually. Weather's actually playing along quite nicely, so that's always a bonus, right?
It is bizarre that we're an island in the middle of the Irish Sea and our national sport is one that involves the roads being dry and the sun shining, I always think.
Yeah.
Great, but where are you staying on the island?
I've flown in for the day. Staying in Liverpool. So in for the day and out tonight.
Well, it's my first time at TT and I've really enjoyed it. What I've seen, it was a lot more exciting than even watching it on telly, which I thought were fairly exciting, but see it for real is like, it's hard to explain it. It was really good. I started to watch it when it was on ITV4 maybe 15 years ago, and ever since then I've wanted to come and see it, and this year we've come to see it and it was well worth it. We're coming again next year, we booked already.
It's our second TT.
Why did you come back?
Because it's wonderful. It's our favorite place in the world. Because we love so much the road races, and it's the church, the temple, I don't know. It's awesome. It's very, very good ambient. People are so nice.
It's the commonality of purpose. Everybody's here for the same thing. Everybody's having a good time. Nobody gets in your way intentionally. It's good fun.
Except people with purple microphones.
That's sometimes true.
It's the atmosphere and the people.
I absolutely love the island. It looks beautiful, and the races are spectacular as well.
I don't know. It's the island, it's the bikers, it's the riders, it's the races, everything.
You're not put off by the rain?
No, that's part of the fun, isn't it?
I'm coming from Germany, Motto Ljubo.
And how does the Isle of Man compare to Germany?
It's amazing. It's really, really great time for me. I stay here 3 weeks. First time was 2018, 12 days, and now 3 weeks. It's amazing time for me and all people over the world. I have a Manx radio every day by breakfast. I hear Manx radio.
With Ben and Sean?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Greetings on all people. Oh. Manx people.
The stars didn't align before, like be it weddings, different holidays planned, but it's lovely to be back, and we're certainly going to come back as frequently as we can.
Would you come outside the racing or mainly for the bikes?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think there's lots of fun activity on the island. We really want to do the classic, don't we? And then the southern, both obviously racing events, but we'd also like to come on the island. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
It was just such a good experience the first time. Wanted to come back again for the second time. The weather was a little bit hit and miss this year, a little bit annoying there, but hopefully come again next year and be able to catch them all then.
Do you think you would come back to the island outside of racing, or is the main draw for you the TT?
I think the main draw's the TT, but I actually took a mountain bike with me this trip and got to sort of suss out some of the green lanes. And what me and my friend here, Jack, are hoping to do is come back in sort of September time and with the enduro bikes and do a bit of green laning.
And how did you get to the Isle of Man?
I swam.
I don't believe you.
Armbands. We come over a boat, family friend's boat.
A little boat?
26 foot or something.
Wow, do lots of people do that for TT?
Oh, aye. Yeah. Good crack and somewhere to sleep and go when you want, come when you want, you know.
Fantastic. How long have you been coming to the TT for?
15 years.
And why did you keep coming back?
Because it's great crack. Drink's good, people's good.
How does the Isle of Man compare to Belfast?
Far better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you ever move over?
Nah.
Why not?
It's nice for a holiday. I don't think I'd live here. Like.
Would you come out of season when there aren't bikes going?
I'd like to see it, but I've never been here, so I don't really know what it'd be like without the bikes and whatever else. So it'd be nice to see. Probably a different environment, like.
Some of the people I got chatting to over the TT fortnight there. And it was a historic year for the sport. We had Manx winners for the first time since 2014 with Ryan and Callum Crowe in the sidecars. Davey Todd took his first 2 TT wins, including the senior. And of course, Michael Dunlop surpassed his Uncle Joey and became the most successful TT rider of all time.
Now, one of Ballymoney's most famous sons is about to stand alone at the summit of TT achievements. A magical 27th victory for Michael Dunlop. The bull run continues. We have a new greatest of all time.
Yeah, we were watching it. We were in the pit, so it's fantastic, historic, fantastic. Well done, Michael. We've been here for the last 22 years, so to see a historic event like that, it's fantastic.
I was completely made up for him. I mean, wow. That was one of the reasons I thought I'd treat my lad and bring us out to the TT this year, because I knew Michael would do it, and you know what? He come up with the goods, so over the moon for him, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just so happy for him. When he won, I was over the moon for him.
My first occasion being here, it was quite a thrill to watch them from the grandstand.
Fantastic. Really, really good. We loved his uncle Joey, but the record was always going to get broken at some stage.
Just short of magic.
Did you see Joey?
I saw him on his first race and his last race. And 23 of the ones in between.
And now Michael Dunlop has surpassed it.
Carried it on in the name.
You seem very emotional, sir.
Yeah.
It's a big day for road racing.
It is.
When people come to the island for motorsport, it's always interesting to see what they make of not just the races, but the island as a whole. To see what visitors made of the island's public transport, I spoke to these passengers waiting for buses on Lord Street.
Well, I came in this morning, I flew in, I booked a taxi from there to the hotel, but I now know the buses, there's plenty of them and they're very frequent, so I'll probably use those in future. I'm here for 3 days, so I bought this travel car, £20, 3 days. I'm going to go out to Ramsey now and do a bit of exploring, and I'll make good use of it, I think.
This will be our first trip, and we're going to Peel. Can't wait, 55 minutes on a bus looking at the scenery. It's going to be lovely.
Do you think it's value for money?
Ask me afterwards. It looks like it will be.
It's been pretty good. I've had to rely on the buses and the trains, and I've used all of them. I got it like a 5-day pass, that sort of thing, which seemed to be pretty good value. Once you come to grips with the schedule, it's pretty straightforward.
You've been using the buses?
All the time. Absolutely brilliant.
Do you think it's value for money?
Very much so. Very good service.
Where do you come from in the UK?
North Wales.
And what's the bus service like there?
No idea. Never used one.
Yeah.
Only on this island.
I come from Cornwall.
And how are you finding getting around the Isle of Man?
Absolutely great. The bus services are wonderful. We bought a bus pass so we can go anywhere we want to go. Great value for money, really. The bus drivers are all great help, so it's good.
How does this service compare to the buses you have back home?
I don't use the buses back home because they're not very good.
Buses can be a bit of a struggle. We're trying to get to the opposite end of Isle of Man, so we're trying to get to Derby to see the motor museum. Struggling a little bit.
So what, just trying to work out which bus is which?
Yeah, which ones to jump on and off.
I found it amazing, yeah. I've never known a better set of bus drivers. They're so helpful and friendly, it's unreal. They're great in Yorkshire, but this is, above the bar, really.
My name's Dawn Taylor. I have a really lovely job of looking after the tourists during TT. Basically what we're doing is providing a service at Lord Street which just helps customers get out and about, make sure they find where they want to go, sell them tickets so it's nice and easy. I know when I go abroad and I don't necessarily speak the language, I know that sometimes it can be a bit challenging even to pronounce some of our names. So to get out and about and to have a smiley face and someone to welcome you along that journey just makes a load of difference.
Dawn Taylor speaking to me at the Lord Street bus stops there. Now, I wonder if you went to the grandstand at all during the TT. Did you have a bite to eat? Concerns were raised on Manx Radio's Man in Line about the cost of food available on the paddock. I went for a look.
Right, here we are up at the grandstand, actually in Nobles Park, the bit closest to Glencrutchery Road. And we've got some food vans here. The Carvery van, £9.50 for a Manx beef carvery. There's a pizzeria, £12 for a margarita, and at the street burger stall, 12 quid for the street burger. Pull my porker burger looks like 14 quid. How much are fries here? 5 quid. Okay, let's keep walking up towards the grandstand now, and I'm going past the model cars stall. We've also got Fenoddery Distillery, we've got a stand, and a Milwaukee stand. Now I'm looking at another group of burger vans. We've got the Adora Nats Grill. How much is chips there? Only 4 quid. A burger is 7, cheeseburger 8. So that's what some of the prices are. The question is it worth it?
Fish and chips.
Is it nice?
Taste-wise, yes, it's nice.
How much did it cost you?
£14. I think it's more, yeah, for the price. It's probably because of the season. Lots of people coming over here and, time to sell, yeah.
Good sized portion though, to be fair.
It is. The size, the portion is really good.
Just had a burger. It was alright, average size.
And how much did it cost you?
I think it was £9. Now you're going to ask me, was it worth £9?
Was it worth it, yeah?
No.
No.
I'd probably
Why
say
not?
About £6 or £7. I think it was just the quality of it. I think it's a captive audience, to be fair.
Yeah, you're going to pay for it. Like everything else, everything's bumped up in price, but it is what it is. You come here for bikes, as well as burgers.
I've got a cheese hot dog with onions. It's really nice. £8, I think, for this, and about £7 for chips and cheese.
Does that sound like a lot to you?
Yeah. It is, but it's TT, innit?
So you don't mind?
No, we're on holiday anyway, so...
One of the food trucks attracting criticism was the Street Diner visiting the island. It's run by John Labella, who I spoke to at the time.
We love it here. We absolutely love it. We've got family over here. I've been coming here for years and years. The TT is a part of our bloodline. Been coming here on my bike years and years ago, and I always wanted to get more involved in it in any way I could, really. And, you know, we began back in 2018, quite small, and we've just organically grown since then, just become more involved, and we support the riders. We get involved in much more of it. You know, coming over here and trading in the business is one thing, but being a part of the TT and being a part of it growing and help it get to that next level is what's more important to us. The fact of the matter is we only use Manx produce over here. We use local suppliers, Manx Creamery, Harrison Garrett, Robinson's. We use local Manx staff. You know, we look after everything we can, and we support everything local. Our menus are purely Manx put together, so that's really, really important for us.
And if people are saying that the price of a burger looks like a bit much, what would you say to that?
Welcome to the Isle of Man.
John Labella there from the Street Diner. TT organisers told us thousands of people were enjoying the food and drink at the grandstand each day and pointed to the wide range of vendors available. The cost of a burger wasn't the only thing ruffling some feathers during the TT. This was the second year of a schedule which saw the fortnight's middle Sunday, traditionally Mad Sunday, used for racing. Some veteran TT fans I met in Peel were a little nostalgic for the old schedule.
It is a beautiful Sunday here in Peel. There's a few families around, some bike fans too. I've come to see what they make of today being a race day.
I think the legacy lap does help quieten the roads down and slows people down and makes things safer.
I don't mind it. I think it's good. It gives you more days racing over, you know, your stay.
Now, you never know who you're going to bump into in Peel. It's former Tynwald member Jeff Corkish.
The Mad Sunday was a day to look forward to, not only for the bikers but also for the spectators around the course, but it also had the danger element as well. And we're trying to make more safe the Isle of Man TT. And anybody who crashes, you know, it's a bad advert for the Isle of Man. It reflects bad on the Isle of Man, but also has a dent, if you like, in perhaps the golden future of the Isle of Man TT, which I hope will be here for a long, long time to come.
Is the middle Sunday an important occasion for you?
For me personally, not really, because I never did Mad Sunday because I'm too scared. It's all a bit mad. So for me, it was always just a day off, so I'm not impacted quite so much. It doesn't really bother me.
I think the Mad Sunday was the ideal opportunity for no racing and for the guys that want to go fast to go out there and have a good time and get all the incidents out of the way at once.
That's the problem, isn't it? There were incidents and it's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous, but that's what people come for. But they're getting incidents every single day, which I think is crazy. I think it should be compounded into one day.
Let everybody rip. That's part of the TT culture, has been for decades.
A bit dangerous, isn't it?
It's sure isn't. Motorbike's dangerous, life's dangerous. Just let everybody go and have some fun.
We preferred it before they changed the schedule last year. You had a day's racing, you had a day off. You had a day's racing, you had a day off. And that was great for us. They've put these funny little practice laps in, so they're shutting the roads 2 hours before any racing starts. So you've got to get there, you get sat there waiting for hours on end, and then there's a delay, alright, that happens. We're here to enjoy our holiday as well, which we love to see the racing, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, love it. But I don't want to be sat there all day to watch one race.
I mean, the argument that the government would give is that it's the safety and it's the fact they get a warm-up lap is helping with that.
It's all right saying about safety. You know, my uncle used to race in the TT, started in 1967 for the Manx Grand Prix. And you don't go 10/10ths at the TT. You always leave a little margin for error. And what they appear to be doing is pandering to this thing of the safety, but the safety then becomes irrelevant because they're going at 10/10ths all the time. No, a sighting lap should be a sighting lap, but it's going to happen that one's going to come off, or they might blow an engine, put oil on the circuit. It's a further delay. And plus the fact, the businesses in the island, they're suffering because they're not getting the extra days when racing wasn't being held, where the tourism came into it, doesn't it?
When government announced the new schedule, which first came in last year, they said it would lead to an increase in visitor numbers by creating 2 long weekend options for fans. They also said it would reduce the duration of race days, lessening the impact on residents, volunteers, officials and competitors. Going to steer clear of those seagulls. Nothing beats the smell of fish and chips by the sea. Let's chat to the Cod and Castle.
It does affect our Peel Day. Peel Day being on a Sunday, everyone's come to Peel on a Sunday, but now it's been moved to the Monday. It does affect it with everyone being at work and not as busy as it was. It's still busy, but you do notice there's not as many people as around.
There are a good number of bikes around, people from across Europe. I've spoken to some people from Ireland, some people from France. There's an English number plate going past. And I'm sure we'll find some more motorbikes if we go into the Lease Museum. And former sidecar passenger Stuart Pitts.
The traditional Mad Sunday was mainly for everyone to have a little run around the TT course, but I think the authorities are dampened down because every year we have the accidents. So in that sense, let's just calm it all down, and then we'll just hope that the Peel Day will go off well.
If we keep going up the quayside a bit, we will find the Black Dog Oven and Mike Wade.
Yeah, it's a shame to lose Mad Sunday because the day Mad Sunday was such an iconic part of the calendar, and it's a day that a lot of people identified with the TT and the Isle of Man. So it's a shame to lose that. But having said that, I mean, last year, we've only been open 2 years. The first year, we had a riotously busy Mad Sunday in 2022. Slightly quiet Monday. Last year, we had 2 incredibly busy days. So business-wise, we didn't notice much of a drop-off, you know what I mean?
Mike Wade there. Now, I cannot come to Peel and not go to the creek. And I think I'd be right in saying it's quieter than it would have been 2 years ago on the middle Sunday of TT Fortnight. But let's speak to Claire, the owner, and see what she thinks.
Well, when the racing's on, it's not as busy as normal, but we're in a great location, so we're busy anyway. So the way it's changed, we have a knock-on effect going into Monday. We're still busy, it's just not manic. So it's probably better for us, to be fair, so we can cope a bit better.
Thanks to Claire at the Creek and everyone who spoke to me in Peel on that sunny Sunday. Our look back at my TT encounters is nearly up, but just time to share with you that when the fun fair opened on Douglas Promenade, the news team challenged me to go along and record myself having a go on a ride. I hope I didn't let them down. At the entrance to the fun fair now, just opposite the Chester House and Jack's, the Joker ride used to be called King's Swing apparently. I'm walking under it now, oh my god. Oh, people literally swing over your heads. It's frightening just watching it.
It was amazing, like really fun.
Quality, yeah.
Was it not scary?
First time, no. Second time, pants were filled.
It's alright, it wasn't very scary like.
It looked really scary.
No, it's more fun, just you laugh.
Ah, this is a bit more like it, the Candy Floss stall and Kane from Taylor's Amusements.
There's a few rides we can't bring that we'd like to bring, but it comes down to what space we have, to be fair. A few years ago we lost the deep bit down at the bottom near the memorial, and we had to have the waltzers specially built to come to the Isle of Man. That was pretty impressive, and then they give us the big bit back, and that's actually a brand new waltzer, the one that's here this time.
Is it good fun being part of the TT?
Yeah, brilliant. It's all I've known forever. I was born in 1991 and we were already here by then, so I've grew up coming here every summer. It's good to be back and it's good to entertain everyone, to be fair. It seems to be the islanders that we get more than anybody, so it's good.
Why do you think that is?
It's something different, isn't it?
Right, this is called Vertigo, it's the one that propels you. I don't think I fancy that one after hearing those screams. Good views?
Mostly I close my eyes.
Now this is a bit more me. Climbing slowly. Great views of the upper end of the prom here. Oh my word! I've gone for the ghost train in case that wasn't obvious. Well, that was definitely the right level of fear for me, I think. Not too much spinning, having a good time.
Yes. I am incredibly ill. I'm very sick.
What have you just been on?
The waltzers.
Do you think it's value for money?
No.
Why not?
It's like, I went on the ice maze, it was like £5 for 2 minutes of entertainment.
I've been on the Twister, the waltzes and the Sizzler.
Do you think it's value for money?
Yeah.
Do you know how much you've spent today at it?
£60. I got 40 tickets.
Would you like to see things like this here a bit more often? Is this, for you, is this like special?
Yes, very special. I'd like to see it a lot more.
Yeah, it's boring, the island.
You think it's boring living here?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's nothing to do apart from town.
You get bowling, you get laser blast, you get
you have to
skating.
pay money for that. Yeah.
You pay money to be here, to be fair.
Yeah, but our parents pay for this.
Fierce debate there, ending my time at the fun fair back in May. And that's it. Thanks so much for indulging me in a little TT reminiscence. Oh, and in case you're wondering, only 147 days to go.